Welcome back to the channel, guys. You've tuned in to BD Audio, where we like to dyno amps down under. Today on the bench, we have a Pioneer Champion Series GM-D8601 monoblock. This thing on paper is meant to do 1600 watts, but let's face it, we all know that Pioneer don't actually do what they say as their max ratings. However, usually with their RMS ratings, they're pretty accurate. So this little powerhouse, for its size, can pack a decent punch for about 800 watts at 1 ohm, 500 watts at 2 ohms, and 300 watts at 4 ohms. On this side of the amp, you can see we've got 4-gauge inputs. Unfortunately, they are the angle style, which means that when the lug goes in, like so, they are then protruding out diagonally, which means that you then need to have the amp off the ground if you want to have any decent power cable in that. So unfortunately, I don't like that. I wish that they had the angled but had straight holes, but nonetheless. 240 amp fuses, which if you want to do dumb math, that's about 800 watts. And then your seems to be 8-gauge terminals. On the other side of the amp, power protect light, RCAs, gain, frequency, bass knob. Pretty simple. I'll post up some photos of the insides a little bit later, but let's get on to the test. So first on the chopping board is your 4 ohm test. So we're going to go up to clip, rated 300 watts, little over voltage, 14.6. Give it a helping hand. Let's see what it's got. Oh, come on. 7 watts off. That's pretty darn close. I call that a pass. Here we go, full send. Wow, that's impressive. An extra 130 watts overrated at full send. Mind you, you're getting a fair bit of clip, but as a power point, if you were to burp this amp, there's a fair bit of juice there for you. Moving on to the next test. Here we go. 500 watts at 2 ohms up to clip. Let's see what it's got. Ooh, we got close. Almost. I'll call that a pass. 7 watts isn't that much less for its rated. Now let's go straight on to full send. I reckon it's definitely got that 500 in the bag. Ooh, it did it. Well over. That almost hits the 800 rating at full send at 2 ohms. That's quite impressive. 50 watts off its 1 ohm rated. Good job. Alrighty, so we have the Pioneer wired at 1 ohm. Let's go up to clipping first off. See what we can get. Oh, is it going to make it? Yes, it does. Just hits that mark.
Dead on, balls accurate.
It's an industry term.
Now, let's see what it can do at full hit. We got a little bit of voltage to back it up. So we're going to go dynamic, which is full send. Here we go. Ooh, I don't know if you can hear that. The amp's working nice and hard. Listen to this. Ready? Definitely surging on the inside. But you know what? We hit it. We made well over power. This thing is rated for only 800 RMS at 1 ohms. And in exactly 1 ohm, we're hitting 1189. We're almost 400 over rating. I definitely call that a win. Good job, Pioneer.
I'm excited.
So we're going to pop the back cover off and let's have a look. Now, the one thing I do mention before I even take it off. It looks like that there are locating pins here, and there's obviously not one on this one. So there is 3, which is, look, you shouldn't be opening the backs of these anyway, but just for proof of purchase, there's a little bit of design into that, which I actually like, because if you are going to pull it off, there's many times where they go straight into the heatsink or to the frame and they just strip because the holes may not have been aligned perfectly, so the board may have been upside down. But by doing it this way, at least you know that it's always going to go on one way every time. So let's have a look. There's the insides. Again, it's just a quick flyover. We'll see what's involved. Yeah. Well, there you have it, folks. That's the Pioneer GM-D8601. I hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure you like, subscribe, share with your friends. Hit that bell for notifications. All that YouTube fancy wording. And hopefully I'll catch you on the next one. I've got plenty more amps to go. So we're going to try and do one at least once a week. If not, maybe more. I'll see you soon. See ya.